Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video I have a really exciting video, if I do say so myself. And in this video I will talk about knitwear, but not knitwear that I made myself, but knitwear that I bought second hand. Because if there's one thing that I love besides making my own knitwear, I also really love to find really good secondhand knits, like handmade knits, but also like from different kind of brands. And I have a good amount of sweaters. I've collected them throughout the years and I'm still collecting because I just love it. Like, you cannot find a better sweater than a good secondhand 100% wool sweater, for example. Like, it's just amazing. And I just really wanted to show you my collection and also just give you some tips, like a little guide on what to look out for, what kind of materials, what not to buy, and how to take care of them and how to maintain your sweaters, because you don't have to wash your wool sweaters as much as you think. So let's just get started with all my sweaters. Let's talk about knit sweaters. And the first thing I think is very important that I look out for when I am in a secondhand store is definitely the material, because the material for me makes or breaks the sweater. I have like categorized my sweaters a little bit according to like categories. And I will just start with the first category, which is handmade sweaters that I have found in the secondhand store. So these, I assume, are handmade by other people, like hand knit, and they're just like the best. This is the best category in my opinion, because you just get to wear something that somebody else made, and most of the time it will be like a good material, because we all love to knit with natural materials or like good blends. So this is the first pile. So for example, I thrifted this very pretty teal turquoise kind of very thin mohair sweater. Most of the times when it doesn't have a tag and it doesn't have like any like professional like how to put things together, I would think it's handmade. So with this one, I think it's handmade. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. It doesn't really matter, to be fair. But this is just like a gorgeous knit. I love it so much, the colors. And then it also has these like little 3D pompons on it. So this sweater itself is really fizzy and it does itch. That's the only thing you have with like really like natural materials. A lot of people can't take the itch. So that's also something you have to look out for yourself and to know if you can handle that, which I luckily can. I'm so happy that I can. Anyways, so this very pretty, gorgeous cardigan, it's one of my favorites, and I think I only bought it for like, I don't know, €3 or something. And it's just so good because it's such nice material and it's so cute. It just screams more high quality when the quality is better. I mean, that makes total sense. That's you know. So this one, very pretty. I love the 3D and I also love the color. I think a 100% wool sweater, also handmade. I'm amazed by this one. This is a cable knit. Super pretty. I can't do cables. Like, I can't do it. But this one is so pretty. And with the buttons, the reason why I think it's handmade, doesn't have any labels, and also here at the top, I would say it's definitely a handmade cardigan as well. From the minute it like itches a bit, I'm just like, that's gotta be something cheap in there. A very nice staple. A good thing in the secondhand stores is you will find like really nice staples of like cardigans or sweaters for yourself, like these really nice beige knit classic cardigans that basically fit on everything, and they're really nice. And this is like the back. So pretty and natural and handmade. That's the win. So to stay in the area of the classic beige sweaters, I feel like that we all need at least one in our wardrobe, is this one. And this one, again, I'm like 100% sure with this one that it's handmade. I feel like I will say this of everything, so I'm sorry if I'm lying. It's a v-neck, and in the beginning, I don't really wear v-neck sweaters. Like, I don't really like them. I don't really like the fit on me. But with this one, I just was like thinking this is a very oversized, big sweater, and then with just like a basic white t-shirt and some baggy pants underneath it. I think it was a very good fit for it, and it does. It is very, very pretty. It itches so much. Like this one, I don't know what kind of material this is. This is like a blend of something, like wool and mohair. I don't know. I think this is a sweater that itches me the most, but it's so pretty that I just could not keep it there. You have to see the potential, you know. If I see something fuzzy and I like the color, I will fit that sweater. And this is just a bag, like a really, really simple, big, oversized sweater. Very itchy, but good material. And a good example of it doesn't always have to be 100% natural fibers. Because with this one, another, I assume, handmade sweater by someone is, I don't think it's 100% natural. Absolutely not. I feel like with acrylic, you can feel this like more sticky kind of like feeling. And this one definitely has it because also the color is super, super bright. And a lot of acrylics can have like really nice bright colors. That's why I also assume there's definitely like more than half of acrylic in this one. But I love the sweater, so it doesn't really matter. You know, I always think now, if it hits, it fits, you know? If this is a hit on you, if you like it, if you like the shape, if you like the material, if you like the color, it doesn't always have to be 100% natural fibers. Like, that's bullshit. That's like, it doesn't matter. Because this is a really, really pretty cobalt blue. And I was like searching for a cobalt blue sweater, but I didn't really want to make it myself. Quite like a longer sweater, but it fits so nice. And it's just, I love the color. So I really don't mind that it's more acrylic than natural fibers. So the last one in my handmade, or I think is handmade, secondhand sweaters is this one. And with this one, I must say it is a bit of a misbuy. Is that how you say it? A misbuy? Because the color, it's not cute on me. I really don't like this color. It makes me so pale. And that's the thing. Sometimes I get a bit too distracted about like the material because this material is super soft. It's fuzzy. I don't know what it is because there's obviously no label in there, but it's very good material. And then I get a little bit like blindsided about it sometimes because then I'm like, yeah, the color, it doesn't really matter because the fit is really cute and the material is super nice. And this is a great example of something like this. It has a really nice cable in there. It has a big turtleneck and it's just so soft. But the color is so ugly on me. And I have another one of these. I have another one of these similar colors that I bought that I thought was really nice, but you know. So this one again, but it's so nice, the material, and it just feels amazing. And it's handmade. Like, I can't pass on a good handmade sweater. So that's like my pile of hand knit secondhand sweaters. So the materials are most likely quite good with the hand knit ones. I also have a little pile because we were talking about acrylics. And acrylics in the beginning, when I started knitting and crocheting, I used to use a lot of acrylic yarn because it's cheap, it's colorful, it's nice. But once I got like better at knitting, I just started this like squeaking noise it makes. It's like, oh, I don't like it anymore. And I just want my sweaters that I make, or like the things that I make, the garments that I make, to last longer. So obviously I will use better material. But I do have a good amount of sweaters that are mainly or even completely acrylic that I thrifted. As I said before, it's not because acrylic that it's not good, you know, that it's shit. So this is a good pile, again, talking about the materials. And the first one, it's all about the pattern on this one. The problem is with me that I always cut out the tags because I hate the feeling of the tags. Like, I can handle 100% wool sweater, but a tag, no. So mainly for all of these, I really don't know anymore what kind of materials it is because I just cut it out. A little cute cardigan, definitely acrylic. It feels like it's like a jacquard kind of knit, so it's thicker, so it doesn't feel as like, ugh. But it's so cute. So why would I pass on it? I do wear this one a lot. I think it's a very, very fun, cute cardigan, and the pattern is just amazing. This like harlequin vibe. It's just so cute. I saw it and I was like, I need to have you. Also, you can see when something is not handmade when it's like overlocked. Like not a lot of people overlock their knits. Like you can do it, but mainly then it also shows that it's made from a brand, which is totally fine. Again, if it hits, it fits. Don't sleep on acrylic. Just don't. I wouldn't knit or crochet in a 100 acrylic yarn. Like blends, totally fine. I use a lot of blends. I love the blends. It's way more affordable than like a 100% alpaca like scheme or mohair. Like it's fine. Okay, the next one, I think I cut the tag out, but is this really, really pretty? Really, really pretty beige sweater, but it has a flower on it and it's like sprayed on it for some reason, but it's so pretty. And again, cut the tags out of it. Definitely an acrylic blend, something in it. It has probably some wool in it, but not a lot. But I love this sweater so much, so why would I not buy it? I did buy this one on Vinted for a really good price, I think like 12 euros or something. And I absolutely love it. It's a great sweater, and I really don't mind that it has acrylic in it. Like I absolutely do not mind. And I really love the idea of spraying on your knits. I've never tried it, but it's something more unique. I love this. This is from the United Colors of Benetton. By the way, a very, 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 very good brand. I have another sweater from this brand. It's so good. Like I love it. Like you have to find, like search it on Vinted because you will find some cute stuff. Another blend here. This one is from Edited. I think I know this brand. I bought it like second hand, and it's 50%, 52% alpaca, and then the rest is plastic. The fact that it has alpaca, I really love this sweater. It's super cozy, fuzzy, and I love the green color, so I really don't mind that there's nylons and polyesters in here or acrylic. It has a really baggy fit, and it's just a good sweater to throw on. Again, half of it is plastic, but it's a good sweater. It's a good staple. So it's just good to make the right decisions. But this one is either a cotton acrylic blend or even like fully acrylic. This one, I really love the color and I have worn it so much. I think I have it now for like over 6 years. And I bought it for €1 in a secondhand store. I really don't mind the material. It's really great for summer because the thing what I don't like with stuff that has more short sleeves and it's like a mohair or like an alpaca, it's really hard to wear it in the summer because it's too hot. But I can't wear it in the winter because it has short sleeves unless I layer it. Good layering piece. And it's handmade. I bought this one and it's 100% acrylic. And you might think, why would you buy a 100% acrylic sweater? And I must say, this is one of my favorite sweaters as well. Yeah, I have a lot, so I can't choose one. Also, another beige one, but it's completely different than the other ones, okay? This one has a turtleneck, and it's a baggy, like, rib sweater, and it's 100% acrylic. And you know what? I don't care, because this one fits super, super nice. Obviously, it's not the warmest. That's the thing. If you buy acrylic, it's not going to be as warm as a wool sweater. I really like this one. A good staple, really nice turtleneck, and just a great fit. Good material. But plastic. I think I showed enough like material-wise that it doesn't really matter what kind of material you buy as long as you personally enjoy it. Because I know there's a lot of people who can't handle wool, so they tend to buy more acrylic, which is totally fine if you don't like the itchiness of a wool sweater. Just keep in mind that like acrylic or any other plastic will not keep you as warm as a good wool or cashmere, you know, but that's fine, you know, it's fine. And I love blends. Blends are also a great thing. It doesn't have to be 100%. And I also have a little pile of branded cardigans and sweaters that are really much natural fibers. Like this pile is a good pile. Also this one. This sweater, the newest edition, it's 100% wool. It's made in Ireland and I love it so much. It's so good. It's like a chunky, nicely like burgundy color, but like all these colorful speckles in it. So pretty. So let's talk about this pile because this is the I am good material, but I am made by a brand and bought secondhand. Let's start with my ultimate favorite ever secondhand cardigan that I have bought. And I paid, I'm just gonna say it, I paid a good amount for it. I paid 65 euros. 65 euros for this sweater. And secondhand, that's a lot of money. But you know what? It's again from United Colors of Benetton, like the one with the flower. Keep in mind, write it down, a good brand. And it's the most prettiest argyle sweater. Can we talk about this? Can we talk about the sweater? The colors, and not just the colorful colors, because the color of the sweater itself also has like different colors within the brown. Like it's a really nice sweater. It was 100% worth the 65 euros. Yeah, all I can say about this sweater is it's a brand and it's good material. So this is like a win-win as well. I must say it's not 100% wool. It's 65 mohair and then 8% wool and then 27 polyamide, like 70% natural fibers. And I love it so much. This thing is gorgeous. I was gonna say this is my favorite one, but I just can't choose. But this one really hits. The best thing I have ever bought. My best second-hand sweater, I must say. I also love the buttons and I love the argyle on it. The only thing is I have to block it. We'll talk about that later. But I love it so much. The colors, yes, 100%. United Colors of Benetton, look it up and you'll thank me later. Also, do you like my new ring? Remember when I was talking about this really ugly salmon color sweater that I love because it's natural fibers and handmade, but the color is trash? Yeah, we have another one of those. Do I dare to use the word vintage? I think I do. I am sure this is over 20 years old, or is it 30? I don't know. You know, it's a really nice fit. Like the sleeves are more cuffed here and then it goes more poofy and here as well. And then with the buttons that basically match the cardigan super well. And then the fuzz on it, this one is 65% mohair. It's so pretty. Like the fit of this is really nice, but the color, like this rusty orange, it's not really in my color palette. Remember when I saw this sweater, I was debating on buying it because I was not sure if I liked the color, but sometimes the fit and the material just really screamed to me and just like, yeah, it's whatever, the color doesn't really matter. Also with like the double ripped neckline. It's from a brand, Madeline. Who the fuck is Madeline? I hate the color, love the fit. Not much to say about it. The next one, I bought it like a couple of years ago, like 4 years ago. And when I saw this sweater, I was like, wow, I just hit the jackpot. I bought it for 5 euros. I distinctly remember this farm sweater. Can we talk about this one? It's so nice. It's like a bit of a more oversized sweater. And the thing is, I don't know, because it doesn't have a brand in it or anything or any label. I don't know if this is handmade or not. I would say no. I will never know with this sweater. I do think it's 100% wool because it itches so much. This is a good sweater, a good one. And it's also unique. That's also the thing with like thrifting. Knits in general, you can get like really nice pieces that nobody else has, basically. Like maybe somebody else in the world, but like you're never gonna meet that person, right? So it's really cool. That's what I really like about collecting these good knits, is that they're very unique. This one is from a brand About, made in Italy. A lot of times the good ones won't be made in Italy, like the natural fibers. Very chic. This is a good chic sweater. I love the ribbing. And then the sleeves don't have any ribbing. I think it was a mix of wool, silk, and mohair. I think it was a really good mix of it. Like you can also have blends that are all natural fibers. It has this like kind of interesting shape. It kind of reminds me of like wire. It's a different kind of sweater than the other ones that I have, I would say. I feel like a lot of the sweaters that I have are quite playful or classic, but this one is like chic, you know, with some boots. Very chic. This one is cashmere. That's why I bought it. It does have some kinks that I will talk about later. Super soft. Like that's the thing. Cashmere is super soft. If you don't like itchy things and you have money or you find it secondhand, cashmere it's really nice. Or merino is also one that doesn't itch at all. And then the last one is another one that I bought on Vinted. So I have 2 knits that I bought on Vinted, and it's this one. And in the beginning, I didn't really like cotton sweaters, but it's very breathable and it's very nice in summer or spring. You can basically like wear it all year around. I found this asymmetrical zip up in 100% cotton. This is like a really nice staple. What I also really like in sweaters is when they have a long ribbing on the arm. I don't know, it makes it more chic. So that was it of material wise. I know this was a really long part, but it's good to know. Now we're going to talk about what to look out for when you buy a knit. And I'm not talking about materials. I am talking to like what you really look out for. Does it have any holes? Does it have any stains? It's really important because it can really make or break your knit if it has stains or holes. I have two sweaters. It has some holes in it. It has, as you can see in the back, it has a really big hole and it used to be tinier. I didn't fix it. I still didn't fix it and it just got bigger. I also have one here. Like there's multiple holes into the back. I must say that sucks. It's not nice to have a sweater with holes in them because that can also lead to moths. And moths like to eat your sweaters. You don't want to bring the moths into your wardrobe. That would not be a good idea. It's very important to look at your sweaters that you buy, and if they have any holes, it's just also very important to look if it has any like things that could lead to little animals like carpet beetles or moths eating your fibers, because they will eat it. They will eat it. Even though they're tiny, they like to munch on this. So if it has any holes in it, just be aware of that it may not be a good sign. I was lucky, it just had holes in it. Not good, but I don't really mind because like I'm just like, yeah, it's in the back, you don't see it. It would be better to repair it. I just don't know how to, because also with this one, the very nice cashmere one, it has holes and this really looks like something munched on it. I never fixed it because you know why? Because it's a turtleneck. You don't see it. Nobody will ever know. There's a little like beauty in having holes into your garments, and it's not because it has a hole you have to throw it away. Be very sustainable with your secondhand sweaters, and if you can repair it and if you know you can do it, buy it 100%. But just be aware that that could be a thing with secondhand knits. You don't know where they come from. Maybe they came from like an attic and it was infested with like moths. You don't want to bring those bugs into your home. And another thing to look out for, which I do not tend to buy unless I really know I can wash it out, is stains. Because sometimes these old knits will have a big yellow or orange stain or whatever, and sometimes you can't get them out. Just don't throw it in the washing machine. Like I just, even though it says you can, don't do it. I'm 100% against putting your knits, unless they're acrylic, unless they're completely plastic, but just don't throw your knits into the washing machine. I don't like to do it. I just always hand wash them because I don't trust the washing machine, and you should not either. Now we go on to a very fun, interesting part: how to maintain your knits. And I feel like if you buy new knits or secondhand knits, it's just good to know how to maintain them. It's easier than it sounds. You don't have to wash your natural fiber, like wool knits, cardigans, that much. Personally, I mean, maybe this is a bit embarrassing, but I rarely wash them. The only way that I will wash them is when I either have like a big stain on them, or I was somewhere and it made them really smelly. But otherwise, I will just air them out. You can either air them out outside and it will just like, the scent will go away, or I will just like really, like if it has like a spot, I will just clean it only on that surface. I will not go through the entire hassle of washing that knit when I can just do it like that. Just don't overwash them because they don't need it. It's like a pair of jeans. You don't have to overwash jeans. Don't do it. Another thing is, for example, when you see a knit, especially secondhand ones, or you have a knit that you have worn a good amount of time, it will have these little pillings. And you know what? You might think, it looks really worn. It looks really ugly. I will pass on this one. Don't. Because what you have to buy is this little thing, and it looks like a microphone, but it's a, I don't know how it's like called, like a defuzzer, depiller. If you click it on, it makes this like sound, and there's like little knives into it, and it has a surface, and you basically just You go over your sweater and it like eats all these little pills. It's really handy because it basically gives the same effect. Like you know, even you can also shave your sweaters, like shave off the little pills. But with like a shaving knife, it's more dangerous because you can really get a hole into your sweater. You can make your sweaters as brand new. Like it's amazing. I love this little thing. It's like only like 15 euros or something. When you really, really, really need to wash your sweater, I know it sucks. I hate doing it. It's basically blocking. Or if you think your sweater is like, it doesn't really have like a nice shape anymore, it's nice to just wash it and put it back into a nice shape. And that's the nice thing about knits. You can stretch them. If you think they're too tiny or you don't like the shape of this, you can basically dunk them into water, do the whole blocking process, put them onto the mats, and they are perfect for you. I collected the materials that you need for blocking. And the first thing is that's like the most handy is these mats. You can also buy specific blocking mats, but I don't really think that's necessary. I just have a ton of these play mats, you know, from when you were like a kid, and I just bought them in a secondhand store. They're perfect. They work just as good as the blocking mats that you buy would buy for knitting. The only difference is it doesn't have like the raster on it, but I don't really need that. What I recently bought is blocking pins. I used to block it with just like the needles that you use to sew, but I realized this really gives like a really nice straight line, and the needles can really make it like pointy, you know, it's not really nice. So I finally, after years of knitting and crocheting, I bought a little box like this, and I love it because it's like the colors of the rainbow. Then you also just need some laundry detergents. I don't think, or like some soap. I just use laundry detergents. This is just how I do it. We have come to the end of the video, and I really hope you got something out of it, that you're really excited, like me, to buy secondhand knits because it's just amazing. And if you like these videos, don't forget to subscribe because that would be really nice. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.